The department has charged Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan for their alleged roles in a conspiracy to launder stolen cryptocurrency.
She sits in her apartment, staring at a computer screen that shows numbers most people can't even comprehend. 4.5 billion US dollars. That's more money than some countries make in a year, and it's all hers. Well, stolen, but still hers. Her name, Heather Morgan. Online she goes by Raza Khan. By day she writes articles about business and technology for Forbes. Sometimes she makes rap videos in gold chains and sunglasses, calling herself the Crocodile of Wall Street. She has no idea that in just 6 months everything will change. She'll go from obscurity to unimaginable wealth and become one of America's most wanted women. Bitcoin is still weird internet money that most people don't understand. Heather Morgan doesn't know it yet, but her boyfriend, Ilya Lichtenstein, is about to change both their lives forever. Here's what you need to know about Ilya. He's a 34-year-old programmer, coder, and entrepreneur who also co-founded a sales company. He's exactly the kind of tech genius who understands systems better than people. What happens next will sound impossible, but it's all true. Ilya sits in his bedroom, fingers flying across his keyboard. He's not playing video games, he's not watching Netflix, he's breaking into Bitfinex, one of the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchanges. Guess what? He found a loophole in the system. The clock is ticking, 4 hours to pull off the impossible. He's got a plan, and it's bold. Infiltrate the company's network. Not by force, no alarms, no digital footprints, but like a ghost. Just silence and a blinking cursor. Trigger the transfers. Millions moved in seconds. Every transaction masked beneath layers of false identities and offshore accounts. Vanish. No goodbyes, no trail, long before anyone even realizes they've been robbed. This isn't just a hack, it's a digital heist, and is already 3 steps ahead. Sweat beads on his forehead as his fingers fly across the keyboard. Every second counts. First attempt, he tries transferring a single dollar's worth of Bitcoin. Denied. His heart skips a beat. Again, another attempt. Denied. Time is running out. The system is locked down tighter than he expected. One wrong move, one slip up, and it's finished. Using advanced hacking tools and techniques, he bypasses the final firewall. Full access granted. Test transfer. $1. Success. Success. Now for the real deal. 1 Bitcoin. Success. Sent. Confirmed. He continued sending more bitcoins to his wallet address. The system doesn't flag it. No alarms, no shutdown. Over 119,000 bitcoin, worth $72 million, now sits in his digital wallet. He kept staring at his balance. Unbelievable. No time to celebrate. He disconnects in a flash as he vanishes into the digital shadows. In one night, this quiet tech guy has just pulled off one of the biggest heists in history. No knives, no guns, no getaway car, just a laptop and a really good understanding of computer code. The security team tears into the system, tracing the breach. A gaping hole in the ledger. 119,754 Bitcoin gone. The system had missed it, approved it. The person behind it? Unknown. News of the hack erupts across the internet like a shockwave. Governments start paying attention. Ilya realizes he's in big trouble. He can't spend the money, he can't move it, he can't even touch it without triggering alarms across the globe. So he does the only thing he can do: play the long game. He hides it and waits. But waiting, as you'll see, was the worst thing he could have done. The stolen Bitcoin sits like a digital time bomb in their wallet. Here's the thing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Rising and falling is what it does. Ilya needs help. He can't do this alone anymore and is running out of time. So he turns to the woman he loves. Heather. Imagine that conversation.
Hey Annie, remember that Bitfinex cryptocurrency exchange that got hacked last year? That one that made international news? Yeah, that was me.
What?
Want to help me launder some cash?
You're kidding, right?
I'm dead serious.
Baby, I got you.
But here's what makes the story truly insane. She doesn't just say yes, she becomes the mastermind. What happens next is like watching a bank robbery planned by MIT graduates. They create a sophisticated laundering operation that involves fictitious identities, fake companies with fake employees, and a complex network spanning 30 countries. They split Bitcoin into thousands of tiny pieces and move them through multiple cryptocurrency exchanges. They move money through digital wallets in different countries. They turn digital money into physical cash in amounts so small that no computer system flags them as suspicious. Spending lavishly on gold, gift cards, prepaid debit cards, and living the luxurious lifestyle. The operation is brilliant, it's methodical, it's working. But while they are washing some cash, Heather is doing something that will make any criminal mastermind scream in horror. She's becoming famous and making rap music videos about hackers, entrepreneurs, and cryptocurrency. And fame, as you discover, is the worst thing that can happen to a criminal. Heather starts making music videos. Not just any music videos, these are fever dreams of gold chains, designer sunglasses, and rap lyrics about cryptocurrency. She films herself in expensive hotels, wearing outfits that cost more than most people's cars, spitting bars about being the crocodile of Wall Street. Her videos go viral for all the wrong reasons. People share them as jokes, they become memes.
Heather doesn't care. She's having the time of her life. But here's what nobody realizes. Every single one of these videos is being funded by stolen Bitcoin. The hotel rooms and expensive lifestyle are all evidence of the biggest crime in American history hidden in plain sight. Meanwhile, the stolen Bitcoin keeps growing in value. 72 million becomes 500 million, then 1 billion, then 2 billion. By 2021, it's worth over $4.5 billion. Heather and Ilya aren't just criminals anymore. They are sitting on more money than most Fortune 500 companies.
As part of their elaborate money laundering scheme, they needed to launder more. They traveled to Ukraine and Kazakhstan, not for sightseeing, but for something serious, to turn stolen crypto into cold hard cash. They funneled the stolen Bitcoin through a network of shady Russian and Ukrainian middlemen. Once converted, the cash was discreetly shipped to addresses in Russia and Ukraine. From there, Ilya would personally collect the money and quietly funnel it into US bank accounts. Clean, crisp, and nearly untraceable. Looks like a solid plan. They get Ukrainian bank accounts, Ukrainian SIM cards, Ukrainian identities. But something strange happens. They go back to New York. Why? Because Heather can't give up her other life. She has brand deals, she has followers, she has TikTok accounts to maintain. The woman who helped steal $4.5 billion can't quit social media. Back in America, they get sloppy. They start spending more money. Heather books expensive trips. She buys designer clothes. She pays for professional music video equipment. Every purchase is a digital breadcrumb leading straight to their door. The trap was set. Heather had no idea she was walking into it. An algorithm designed to hunt cryptocurrency criminals has just detected something. A seemingly ordinary $500 Walmart gift card is purchased by Heather. But this card, along with over a dozen others, would soon change their future forever. The purchase triggers an immediate alarm. Investigators frantically trace the transaction back through email accounts and cloud services, following a digital trail that leads directly to a young couple living in Manhattan. The IP address belongs to Ilya Lichtenstein. Here's what she doesn't know. The FBI has been watching her for months. They've seen suspicious Bitcoin transactions. They've noticed the expensive lifestyle that doesn't match her legitimate income. They're just waiting for her to make one mistake. Agents flood her apartment. They find over $40,000 in cash, hidden in various locations. They find 50 different computers and phones. They find USB drives containing access to digital wallets worth billions. They get arrested, watching their entire world collapse in real time. Ilya looks terrified, like a man who knows his life is over. Heather looks almost defiant, like she can't believe this is really happening. The headlines are brutal.
The department has charged Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan for their alleged roles in a conspiracy to launder stolen cryptocurrency taken during the 2016 hack of a virtual currency exchange. That hack resulted in the theft of almost 120,000 Bitcoin, which at the time was worth approximately $71 million. Today, the value of that Bitcoin has grown to over $4.5 billion.
Both Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan agreed to plea deals. Ilya is sentenced to 5 years in federal prison.
Hello, my name is Ilya Lichtenstein, perhaps better known as Razzle Khan's husband. And most of what you've heard about me is true. I hacked Bitfinex. I stole and laundered thousands of Bitcoin. And I am so sorry for everything. I offer my sincerest apologies to Bitfinex for all the stress that I have caused them.
But the damage had already been done. Heather, a lighter sentence. But here's the most shocking part. Even after her arrest, Heather doesn't stop. She posts on TikTok and YouTube from house arrest. She keeps making music videos like nothing happened. The woman who helped steal $4.5 billion can't stop performing, even when the performance is what got her caught.